What up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Spinoff Adventures, Emerald Lions. Where we on this episode, stuff might happen, stuff might not happen. We'll see about that. And let's see what happened last time as you guys iterate. Uh, what happened, guys?
Well, for the most part, me and Pick started to reminisce about the dreams that we had and also exchange various items and discussing what could potentially happen in the future thanks to our involvement with the god, I guess the deity of fate, he called himself.
Yeah, Azim.
Azim, yes, Azim.
The name's Azim.
So as I was about to look through that, I heard some tumbling commotion downstairs, only to come and find out that Ash apparently thought she had two left feet for a second because she was caught up in a dancing. I wouldn't say it's a dancing competition, more so like a dancing show off against Miss Mirage and the other bard. Well, mostly just against Miss Mirage. So naturally, I couldn't just let my old friend just, you know, double upon herself or whatnot. So I collabed with the other bard in the bar, who I later then found out was the succubus that was in the red light district.
Yep. My name's Val, by the way. Like the whole like sassy snap fingers.
Right, Vel, that's right, that is correct. I did say that was your. I did not say that was your name. Anyway, so we just decided to play a little diddle on some guitars and whatnot, and just apparently they got everybody else dancing,
Yeah,
and everyone started to dance. Shit, tomorrow I missed that.
cute dancing queen. But anyways, yes. Moving on.
So yeah, Peak had a good time. Krista had. Is it Krista or Chris Ka?
Chris,
It's Krista, right?
Chris Craw.
Chris Craw. I'll just call her Christy. I think it's safer. But yeah, Pick and Christy had a good time. Me and Ash had a good time. Everybody had a good time. I think it was later determined that Miss Mirage technically won, but no one was really counting those type of things.
Yeah, as long as you had fun, says the barkeep.
Yep.
Boop.
Yep. It wasn't until we started reconvening at the bar and just pouting around where one of the patrons at the bar decided it was a smart idea to start some shit with Shay because of what she is.
Had beef. All the beef.
Oh yeah, he had all the beef, but he was about to get seared by every able-bodied patron in the pub.
All in the pub. Alrighty.
So now that has been kind of calmed down and settled with, me and Pick are going to have a discussion with Mr. Silverhand about some business needs to be taken care of.
All the business.
That is, I believe, where we left off. Tivna as well. Tivna, I believe, was going to deliver food to Mr. Silverhand and his crew.
Okay. In this case, now that we continue forward, um,
Our levels are currently we're 8. So I
yes.
will just type ultra.
Okay, cool. Because I did not want to be at a different level than you guys because I thought that was really unfair. So I am making a copy of my character sheet and
All
marking
the
down the levels.
all of the character sheets. It's fine. All right. All right. So we continue on. All right. So as going over to the bar. Okay. So going over to the bar. Actually, no. Give me a D6, everyone. Yeah.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone, a d6 real quick.
5.
Also a 5.
Oh. All the fives. 5. Okay.
6.
Oh.
Well, alright then.
Well, alright. 1. Okay. I'm starting with the person that's the lowest first. Alright. Nikki, you're outside of the bar with Shay. Um oh my bad. That was sorry. Okay. Okay, so so you go outside, and you guys are walking. You guys are walking. Where do you where do you walk, Nikki?
We're in Yoda, right?
Yeah. And Yoda.
There should be the. Is the cornfield still here?
I mean,
Or the remnants of what was the cornfield?
you wanted to go check it out? It could be possible.
I don't know. Wait, never mind. It's been like, what? How many years? They don't remember me, probably. Yeah, we'll go to the cornfield.
Alright.
Or the corn maze, I guess?
Okay. Alright. Give me investigation really quick. Shay follows you quietly. Oh. She's like, man, let me help you. Give you another one. You got us lost, but let me hear. I think I remember it over there. You can go ahead and give me an investigation again.
I feel like Shay should be giving me investigation.
All right. All right. She's like, let's see. As I pull up her sheet. Give me a second. Okay, so her investigation. Come on. Numbers. There we go. Okay, so investigation. Do. Roll the dice. Please. There we go. Why did I bother? So you follow Shay. Basically takes you to there's. You can tell that there's there's a festival's about to happen, and she's like, I think it's this way. And then leads you to what remain. As you get there, it's basically a plains now. I think this is where the cornfield was.
I get this. And I put my hands on my hips and I stand proudly looking over at what used to be the corn maze.
Okay. And Shay's like, memories. Am I right?
Were you even there?
No. I wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure you remember this a lot, so.
I think at that time. I'm sorry.
Shay like looks over at you with that like slowly just turns to you like nonchalant like face, but still she's like, you were an asshole, but yeah.
I still am. What do you mean?
What do you mean you're still are? She says. um, and then she's like, puts her hands in her pockets. All right, so gonna see people going about and everything. As you're looking, give me perception. Really quick. Emran,
Huh?
how did you get here?
I walk.
Okay. All right, so
Nice shirt.
Amarin, can you give me a perception as you're probably wondering about?
Um, can I
Oh,
argue for my passive perception of 17?
sure. All right. So as you're gallanting about, and you see that there's people pulling, putting up like posters for the annual like festival, um, and as you're walking, it's quite a little bit busy, and um, as you kind of like look over to this clearing, you see okay, Nikki, what does Emran's character sees?
Uh, Me and Shay are just standing looking over at the planes. Nikki is looking proud as she's looking over it. I don't have any other description for that.
Okay, all right. So, what does Emran's character look like to this tiefling?
Alright. I think the best way to describe it could be a tall dragonborn man. Um, which one? Bronze scales, very distinctively dressed as a man of the cloth.
Okay. Um. So, how tall is your character?
Apparently not as tall as I thought, but it's 6'1".
6'1". Okay. I'm just gonna put a placer token for now. Oops. Not a dragonborn, but just a dragonborn. Um. Uh. You look. So, Nikki, you notice this guy, or no? Shay says, "Hey, this is dragonborn in the middle of the field." Hey, guy, can you step out of the way?
He
Oh,
isn't bothering anyone.
I'm just gonna look in their direction with a bit of confusion, because this field is pretty. There's like nothing here at the moment, right?
Right.
I'll look in the direction they appear to be looking.
Okay. You see a pink-haired, I guess you could, what appears to be like an elf to you, with a red like cloak, and uh, they're looking over. They're looking over what appears to be like the sky and stuff like that, or what's around them, which is
I
some.
do apologize if I was in your way.
No, no, you weren't. Uh, Shay is just very. Oh, wait, I forgot the accent. Shay is just very. How should I put it? Wary of strangers.
I suppose I can't blame her in these times. Where are my manners?
Hmm?
No, I forgot to pronounce this. Zenirius Kleshad at your service, and I'll extend my hand.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna butcher your name for the rest of my life. But Nikki Mirage, nice to meet you. And I shake your hand.
You shake your hand. Alright.
Are we in the city right now?
Yeah, you're in the city. There's a just plains in the middle of like this festival is gonna go on.
Like festival grounds?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. This might be a silly question, but would I? Why was I traveling here?
You were traveling here because your your group was like, hey, you might find people to be able to like help us out with our mission, which is
Okay.
yeah, the bring back, the dragon.
So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, it's a bit embarrassing, but I'm new in Yoru, and I've yet to quite find my way around. Do you know of any establishments I could rest for, well, at least set my things down?
Oh yeah, we know a place. It's pretty popular at this time around, but I'm sure you can find a room. Here, we'll lead you back to the tavern. That's what it is.
Yeah,
And I look at Shay.
the Fire Flamebolt Tavern, says Shay.
I need to get our name. But we'll go there. Follow us.
Very well, I'll lead the way.
All right. What do you?
Do I roll? What do I roll? Do I roll anything for this?
No, automatically you just go back. You follow these guys. You
That was
follow.
gonna be the thing where I was just I just forgot the location and I
Nah, you're good. Um. Okay. So, as you walk in, okay. All right. Meanwhile, with the party, with the rest of the party. All right. So, what's everyone doing at the moment? Everyone else is doing at the moment while this is happening.
Well, Figgy is about to have a conversation with Mr. Silverhand and his associates. Pick
Hmm?
would be here with us, but he's just for the time being, he decided to just hang out with Christy.
Mm-hmm.
So in his stead will be Ash.
Where?
Find a tree.
All right. So Ash is there. All right. So you go over to the table and Silverhand just says, "Yeah, pardon for my associate here." He says, just um drinks um the mug. So I take it you retrieve the relic artifact.
Yes, we retrieved the artifact from Silent Peak, as was previously discussed with our arrangement. And as a result, Silent Peak itself, for the most part, disappeared. So no more curses, at least for the time being, unless there's some other chaotic form of crisis that occurs. But for now, your problem has been solved.
Mm. I
So
see.
resettling may be a bit difficult.
Hmm.
Um, there was a Dillahan in which we did battle with, and amidst that battle, 12 pounds of explosive went off.
He raises his eyebrows.
It was
Dolan.
very necessary.
At the mention of Dullahan's, Gideon says, Dullahan.
Yes, Mr. No Head.
Do you know what it looked like?
Uh, I don't know what it looked like, not underneath at least, but I do know what it looks like now. A crater.
Accurate.
I was wondering because I have some notes about Dullahan's.
Hmm.
My years of research says Gideon. There's four of them actually. Well, that's according to legend, anyways. And I'm here to kill those too.
Hmm.
The horseless headless headsmen of apocalypse.
I
Four,
wasn't
four.
aware that there was more than one.
There's four of
Well,
them,
I mean,
according to legend, anyways. Says Gideon. They're a blight to the world, to be honest. Um,
I see.
so she just numbers them off with her fingers. Um, the Dulohan of death, Dulohan of famine, Dulohan of war, and Dulohan of conquest.
Hmm.
But I'm especially here for the Dulohan of death. You give me insight on the Gideon really quick.
Okay.
Well, I rolled in that one. I don't know squat.
I don't know, Scott. Okay.
Do we have advantage because we kind of have an idea considering
Yeah.
we already fought Wuhan?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thirty 20, much better.
Yeah. All right. Also, Tiffany, give me another insight check really quick.
And
Oh.
20.
Also not 20. 20 and a nat 20. Alright, so both of you know, you could tell that when Gideon mentions the death to Han, they have like a look of hatred and loathing towards it.
Well, I don't know which one we fought, but what I do know is they're a bit of a crater now.
Good.
They did have a, what was it, a spear of sorts?
Spear.
Yep, there was a spear.
Mm.
I tried to take it from them.
The death to that
Threw
death
it away.
that's the death to Han. You
Well,
you fought the death duel? He like basically stands up and just bangs the table.
I may have blown it the frick up. 12 pounds of explosives will do that. At point
yes.
blank range.
Sieg cuts in. You know, Killian, with your obsession with killing dual huns and killing undead, that's really unhealthy. After all, after all, they killed it, so Killian's like, it's a dual hun of death.
Well, it's a Dullahan have blown the frick up now.
Wait a moment. You're saying it as if like there's something else to it that we're not understanding here.
Okay, Dullahan of death.
Right. You
The-
said that 3 times.
Hit the coping mechanism once. um, and she says, like, look, okay. Each Dullahan resides over the 4 domains of which I've. Okay. The domain of death. You know, they are unkillable. I mean, they're killable, but still it's they go death and undeath and
I'm sorry to cut you off real quick, but can you do yourself a favor and maybe perhaps get something to drink, calm down the nerves? Because we need you to speak clearly of what you're trying to tell us. You stuttering over your words is not really helping the situation. In fact, it makes you a bit more frantic.
I
There's no,
Well,
there's no
he
harm
just
here. There's
learned
no.
that his
see,
brush just got blown up.
see, just like sips her like drink, and she's like, "Kitty, calm the fuck down, please." Mr. Silverhand is like, "Yes, Kitty, maybe you could just walk it off." Kitty's like, I can't rest until this thing is utterly obliterated from the face of Varkaril."
I did just say 12 pounds of explosives.
Hold on a second,
Obliterated
Tigna.
is what that'll do.
Do you think that an explosion can basically like kill them?
Well, I leveled the area,
That's
and they were pretty dead afterwards.
that's not the point. She's like, can you like,
They were pretty more dead than undead afterwards, I should say.
Sig's like, you're getting too worked up, Kidian. I get it. Yeah, like, you have a history with them.
Also, I believe a party member may or may not have either absorbed or eaten them.
Mrs. Silverhand is like, right, enough, everyone. Kidian, why don't you go and get some water, or other, okay? Fine. Yes, sir.
Figgy then leans over the Tevnota. Maybe next time you do not mention that fact. In case you forgot, this particular person has a bit of an issue with this one individual.
Fair
So finding out
fair
that.
enough. Let's just leave it at they got blown up then.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I get the kill credit.
And so as that is happening, it is at this time.
Oh.
It is at this time that Nikki and Shay and remind me of the name again.
Don't worry, I already forgot to. Zenirius Kleshad is how I'm choosing to pronounce it.
Okay. Okay, give me a second. Okay.
And I'm probably going to pronounce it differently every session.
Why do I pronounce it as Chad? I'm dead. Alright.
No, that's for when I get the run of nat 20s.
Whoa.
Respected.
Whoa. Okay. Okay, where is it? Okay. Yum. Okay. Where's a replacement token again? Okay. Okay, no, that's it. No. Okay. Where's the token? I guess you'll be the egg. Sorry. I'm gonna call you Zen. Here we go then. Okay, so let me go ahead and also give you the controlled by M.
More frienderonies.
Egg. Alright, save settings. Okay, you can now move your token, by the way.
Let me make sure. Left, alright.
Okay. So, Nikki, Zen, and Shay pull up. You pull up. You pull up to see the tavern a little bit more like busier than usual, but like, you see Pick hanging out with Christy. Um, you see this Gideon character kind of like yeah. So Gideon kind of like walking towards the bar, sitting down and just ordering like some water or whatever, and they seem really peeved about shit.
Do I have roll for recognize the name? Did I actually do that last time or no?
I think you did. I think you did.
Or was that Tamara?
That was. Oh no, never mind. Give me history actually with advantage. Uh,
Oh, 14.
14. All right. So as you um, so you recognize Kitty and Braveheart. You know, uh, yeah, you recognize them from basically back then. So
Why
um,
is there so many dead people in this timeline?
Hidden looks over, does a double take, does a triple take.
I'd be shocked too if I was in the same tavern with Nicky Mirage.
Basically, does the Spider-Man meme towards you. You.
You, we don't still have bad blood, do we? And I do mean that as a vampire.
I know I don't have beef with you, but like the fucking wizard.
I mean, yeah, I'm not the one who killed you. Oh, so terrifying watching people kill you.
I could just whack you with my greatsword.
And what will that do?
Pent up anger, of course. Obviously, Shay's like, if you're just going to basically like be violent with everyone that you meet, Shay's about to throw hands again. Kidding.
Anger issues a new thing that happened in your new life, or were they always there?
You talking to Shay?
No, Tyrion, Braveheart. I had a, I had a
I
funky nickname for them. I have to go look back at my notes.
it's the
Gravy Heart. That's what I called them.
gravy heart. He said, "You hear this? What do you do?"
We will now call them Gravy Boat.
Listen,
And their friend, Baby Biscuit.
Gideon just like, oh, buzz off, and then Shay's like, "No, we're doing this."
No, Shaggy, get the fuck out of here. Go to your room.
You're not my mom. You're not.
Okay,
You're not my
okay,
mother.
Your fiance, go to your room.
What?
Go to your room.
She's
Going to drop that knowledge on her like that.
she laughs, but then goes serious. Oh, what?
What?
Well, no. Say that again. Say that again.
Say what again?
The
I was
word
normal. I was normal at the time. What do I have to say?
fiance.
Yeah?
You were fiance?
Say we've been engaged for what? 5 years?
5 years?
I mean, technically 5 years for you, like a couple days for me.
I'd like to roll insight to try and figure out what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
15.
Yeah, this isn't fair. Yeah, so you're inciting that Nikki knows Shay too well, uh, and they have like a big past together. And you can tell there's a ring on Nikki's finger. Oh no, wait, not. Where
I
would it
don't,
be?
no, we didn't get rings. We
Okay.
just didn't have rings.
I guess the other rings.
I have several rings on my horns.
Yeah. You get put two to two together. They might be a couple.
I see.
Yeah, she looks over at Zen, raises her eyebrow. Do you mind?
We're just staring.
Kidian like says, "Well, take it to a private room." No, says Shay.
Gravy Heart, we're coming back for you later.
Don't call me Gravy Heart.
Call you Gravy Heart. Called you for years.
Okay, Gravy Boat.
Damn it. I'll catch you for this.
Gravy Boat.
Okay.
Gravy Heart sounded like a fucking cartoon villain. I'll get you next time.
Got you next time. Alright. So, um, so yes, what's everyone else doing? Well, actually, Figgy, everyone else can basically hear this conversation from across from because Shay's screaming it. What?
It seems like they're back from their little walk, and it sounds like they're having it out with Miss Kitty and again. But there's enough people over there to make sure that nothing bad happens, so I'm not too worried about it.
Wait a minute. That's Clayne saying this. Wait a minute. Do you... Wait, looks at Camilla. Do you have another mug, please? Oh, yeah, of course. There you go. Shay's like, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go ahead and... Why are you upside down? I just
Oh, sorry.
What?
Shay's like, she's like, I don't know, like, what do you want to do? I mean, just...
I feel like we were just having a pretty serious conversation that was just going on.
Oh, right, the fiance part?
Yeah? Don't tell me you can't divorce me while we're engaged.
What?
Don't tell me you're
Why? No, Nikki.
Don't tell me you just forgot.
Mirage, where's the ring?
We didn't get rings. Remember, I proposed to you before the entire Wi-Fi, and then I disappeared.
Yeah, you left my ass, yeah.
Well, I didn't. It's complicated, but it doesn't mean
You're...
it's not engaged.
She just grabs your shoulders and is like, you're complicated! You're complicated! I'm complicated! God fucking damn it, she says.
Okay, let's just calm down. If I get you a ring, would that make this better?
I'm like 10 steps ahead of you.
What?
She discovers herself. Oh shit. What did I say that? What did I say that? Okay. What did I say that?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, and we're done with this conversation.
Is this
Serious or not?
Is this still within range of like Figgy's eyesight, and he's just
Yes.
witnessing all this?
Yes. Everyone can see this.
I've never seen Shay be this expressive in my entire time of knowing her. They really are meant for each other.
Silverhand's like, the bonds of deeper friendship.
I think it goes a little bit more than friendship, but I can agree with that.
Sig looks over. She's like, I ship it. Sig's like, wait a minute.
I'm starting to have doubts if these people are really the ones who are going to help me achieve my goal.
make that. You see a dwarven man kind of like walking up to you a little bit drunkenly. He's like, "Oi,
Hello?
you just standing there looking around? Uh, um, what's on your
I was
mind?
actually. Oh, what was that?
What's on your mind?"
I was just hoping for a place to rest for the night
Hmm.
while I plan my next move. I'm
Well,
seeking a
ah,
group to help. Okay, I'm seeking a group who, if I'm lucky, will assist me in achieving my temple's endeavors of reviving our deity.
deity.
Yes. Ethel I think it was.
Oh, Quetzalcoatl, the Tempest Dragon. Yeah,
I know that one.
yeah.
They did not like me booping someone.
Mm.
I beg your pardon?
Um, I had a dream they were there. A bigger dragon was with them as well. I booped the bigger one
You.
many times.
So what does
And then things went terribly wrong.
what does Zen see when they look at Tivna?
Probably a bright blue kobold in a little mage's outfit.
And what does Zen look like to Tivna? Or to everyone here actually, since they're here.
Well, I described it already, but I guess I'll describe it again.
Mhm.
I'm not actually sure what the proper height of average height of Dragonborn are, so.
Well, much taller than a kobold, that's for sure.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I'm probably huge to you, but to everyone else, I'm gonna tentatively say average height and then find out I'm wrong later. Bronze scaled dragonborn dressed in the robes befitting that of a tempest cleric.
Okay.
Make that as you will.
Average height, so that's about like a solid 7 foot.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm
tall.
fucking short then.
Tall or short, yeah, bro. Um, uh, so right in front of you is there's Tivna, well, the little kobold, and there's a dwarf which is like shorter than you. He's like, well, you don't say, huh? Well, I mean, looks around. There's plenty of room and drink and food here if you want to rest here and you know perhaps friends along the way.
It would be most appreciated. Yes.
Well, I got a group for you. Like,
Really?
yeah, I think they're on the way to do big quest.
Could you tell me more about this then?
They pretty much found information about going to uh he's gonna think for a bit. Um, yes, there's this dragon egg that they like need to like exchange for like in the orb sorts. That's what I've heard.
I see. Perhaps I ought to speak with them on the matter. Could you point me to their leader?
Of course. Uh, okay. Looking around, who do you think is the leader of the party, guys?
Leader of the bunch who we know so well.
Mm-hmm. Any?
Let's see. If I had to pick from who's available, Figgy looks like the most responsible one here.
He's like, well, you talk to Figgy, Tifna, um, Pick, Pick Pig is sleeping, I guess. Um. Uh. Yeah. So like those three are mostly like more. You know, he gives you like a mug of ale. Here.
Thank you.
Anyways, welcome to tavern. And you see the pink-haired Shay just like sits down right here. A bit. Like, go ahead and go ahead and just yeah, yeah. Welcome, he says.
I appreciate it, and I'm gonna start making my way over to the table I was presumably pointed at.
Okay. All right. Slowly head over. We slowly head over. Figgy, Tivna, everyone else in the table sees a dragonborn walking towards you guys.
Hello.
Hello. Can we help you?
Yes, the kind gentleman over there, and I'll point back at the dwarf I don't think I ever got the name of.
The name's Klein, he says.
Klein pointed me in your direction. He said you were all going on some sort of quest, trading a dragon's egg for a stone of some kind.
Yes, that was on the to-do list of many things we had to do. How did... I'm guessing Klein told you about that, of course. So, what brings you here in regards to that?
How much would I know about their goal? Just to clarify, was I explicitly told there's this group who's trying to bring the gods back?
Yeah.
Basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was told there was a group in Yoru seeking to revive the gods, of which my patron deity Quetzalcoatl is a part. So it just seemed the most logical that we combined our efforts.
I'm sorry, Quetzalcoatl?
Yes, Quetzalcoatl, the Tempest Dragon.
The booped one.
I think he's gonna roll a religion check.
Sure. So, Nikki, give me a perception check to see if you hear that.
That's a 14.
Okay. Okay. First of all, religion-wise, Figgy, heard like stories about Quetzalcoatl is the Tempest Dragon, which is also part of the Celestial Dragons. There's stories about a battle between the Celestial Dragons and the Abyssal Dragons way back then, about 1,600 years ago, in terms of that. And yeah, Quetzalcoatl was the one and in the Celestial Dragon's side.
And in the dream, I was there.
As for Nikki, you hear the name Quetzalcoatl and Tempest Dragon from all the way from where you're sitting.
Can I just slide up? Just quietly.
Yeah, you can do that. You see Nikki approaching as well.
Okay, this is very interesting. Yes. Your temple worships Quetzalcoatl. So,
Yes.
what does this exactly have to do with the egg in question?
Well, I was told you were intending to trade the egg for a artifact of some sort that would help contribute to the restoration of the gods. Is that correct?
In theory, that is what we're hoping to do.
Then it is quite simply that. It is best if we operate together instead of separately. Pool our resources, you could say.
Nikki, give me either perception or history. You notice something. Oh, okay. Looking over, looking around at the table, the little goblin person, female, that's there with red hair, shocking red hair, and what appears to be like uh brown eyes. You recognize they look like a certain little goblin boy that you recognize.
I'll take note of that and I'll let y'all finish.
Okay.
Okay.
Figgy's gonna roll an insight on Mr. Zenaris.
All right. Well, you can tell that he's he's being sincere.
Okay, so you want us to work together on this thing. So am I to assume that you were also tasked with finding this dragon stone and trading it in?
Well, not directly. It's just a stepping stone that will contribute to the restoration of the Tempest Dragon.
Mr. Silverhand says, "All hail the Tempest Dragon."
Yes, all hail the Tempest Dragon.
All hail.
You
Oh,
followed this?
oops, the Tempest Dragon.
Wait, what?
Hmm? What?
What?
What was that?
They like boobs.
The Silverhand's like, "You've seen the Tempest Dragons." Raises eyebrow at Tifna. You see a blue dragonborn, kind of like be pensive, and he's like, uh, sorry, yeah, so you said you saw them in the dream?
Yeah, in a dream, I saw them and a larger dragon. They were talking to me and the council of.
Mm-hmm.
Long story there.
Okay.
And well, we proceeded to boop them, and then some big bad dragons or such crashed the party.
Were
And it was pretty good tea too.
were they how many were they on how many
A
were
lot.
they? A lot? Hmm.
And then kind of dream ended, but I vaguely saw something involving something. Uh, one of the good ones not making it.
Hmm. Perhaps the gods wanted you to see a premonition or the past or there must be something. The Tempest are
Maybe
dragon
time
to be
paradox.
time paradox. No, 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 that's not possible.
Okay, then time paradox.
What the hell are you talking about?
Paradox. Like,
Yeah, nothing's worse than a time paradox.
seems like time paradox.
What, do you not know of them?
They're just socks with a clock on it, right?
No. No. It's an interdimensional space where you pretty much, if you're a time traveler, I think you get locked in. I don't know. Just something I've heard about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's just
You never won a time paradox.
whatever like time magic. It doesn't exist here. At least, he kind of.
I mean, we just came from a place where time was rewinding and playing out the same loop 5,000 times a week.
No, 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 no. Listen, it's not a time paradox. It's the curse. And Sig's like shaking her head. What they're getting at, what they're getting at, Silverhand is, it is quite possible.
I
I
mean,
mean,
again, we just came from a place where time was grounding on itself repeatedly. So, yeah, something's really going screwy with that.
Mm. Well, that aside.
And then after this is when I had the dream.
Mm.
Okay, so that aside, we all both know what
I
our
also
current
had
goal.
popcorn.
Hmm. You were
We
saying,
both
Figgy?
know what our current. We both know what our current objectives is currently at the moment. Now, I think we need to have another addressing of the matter. How much are we getting paid for this?
How much?
We are a guild. We don't work for free.
Are you talking to Zen or the Silverhand?
Silverhand.
How about I pay you? How does 1,500 sound? Yeah,
Each?
each. I have much wallets, yes. And he kind of like, basically just casually looks at his fingers and just like scratches his face a little bit. They're all noble. Sorts. I have connections.
True, you are. Okay, we'll take you up on that offer. So we'll go ahead and deliver the artifacts and get the artifact returned. We'll be one step closer to solving the goal, while
Um,
also getting paid.
if I may chime in,
Hmm?
that doesn't sound like enough. Don't you guys think you're worth so much more?
Figgy's
Silverhand.
ears perk up a bit.
Okay. What do you mean? More? He says.
Yes, more.
How?
Say, I don't know, 500,000
Five
Each?
500,000?
500,000 each.
Hmm. You know, she makes a very interesting point. Considering what we had dealt with the last time, we kind of underestimated the uh, the threat. Now that we kind of have an idea of what we're dealing with in regards to the artifacts and other travel expenses and all the other chaotic things that we have to go through along the way, maybe a bit more coin would be not too hard for a noble such as yourself. We're not asking for much. But facilities still need to be maintained and health needs to be properly made, and also word need to be spread around about the glory and the goodness of the Cobalt Suns and the Emerald Lions, right?
Hmm.
Laws don't work for cheap, and neither do their
I
associates.
What were you saying, Nikki?
I said, wow, you learn quick.
Give me persuasion. Anyone with advantage. Either Figgy or Nikki.
Uh, I'll just roll it again.
20.
28. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I think 20 would do it. Incidentally.
With.
I don't mean to derail at the moment. I'm not trying to derail, but
Mhm.
I think I asked when I joined if there was a magic item budget, and I don't think I ever got a answer on that. So I'm just gonna ask again before combat starts. Any combats start, and I'm functionally locked into what I have.
It's like the weapon.
Yeah, it's like if nothing else, like a +1 weapon would be fine.
Yeah, +1 will be fine.
Okay,
There's a
thank
few
you.
plus
You're
one
welcome.
weapons.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Nikki, with your smooth talking, um, uh, like musical, uh, that he says, you know what? Yeah, why not? He says, after all, am supporting you with funds and whatnot, and you probably won't be able to find this amount of funds in a while. Anyways, he says.
Wait a minute. What
Hmm?
makes you say that, though?
He kind of like
What makes you think that we can't find who's to say 1 million more each for all of us?
to think
Well,
to think that you don't know I am one of the richest, wealthiest people in the world at the moment.
okay. So then you can bump it up to 1 million more each.
That
Just to clarify, this is 1,000,000 gold pieces each.
1 million pieces. 500,000 would suffice. After all, now we wouldn't be that much greedy.
550,000.
50,000.
550,000.
And
As
that
much as I like your enthusiasm and your tenacity, I think 500,000 would be a more than enough sufficient for this particular endeavor. I would like to think so at least.
I that's up. Oh, that's up. I'm not even getting into this.
500,000 is all you can keep, at least for now. You said it, you said? As he kind of like writes down like in his little like accounting book.
Yep, that sounds good. Also, we require one more particular favor, if you can help it, of course.
Raises his eyebrows. And that is?
We want you to continue to do your work, but maybe dial down a little bit on the prejudice, if you can do that.
As in, points at Gideon.
As in that, yes.
I'll
I'm
talk.
pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do fine work and whatnot, but we can't have them just going off at the rail at someone that could be potentially innocent, or that could potentially change their ways. We must give them a chance at least.
I'll give a stern talking to her. He says. Um,
Right.
fine.
I'm glad we can work this out. Now, normally this was gonna be a type of discussion that you would have with Tamara, but Tamara is currently out at the moment. Uh, Wait, is Tamara asleep or is Tamara just like out?
She's out and about in the city.
Okay. Well, yeah, Tamara's currently out and about at the moment, just trying to catch some fresh air. He's had a long. She's had a rough time the past few days dealing with the Dulahan for a few days. But I'm pretty sure she'll be fine.
Hmm. I see. He kind of like looks at all of you. Um, after he basically written the check. Um, and he kind of like gives the check to to slides the check towards you guys. This is a deal, and also don't die out there, please. He says.
We don't intend to.
And also, he kind of leans in a little bit. I would say, watch out for your leader, by the way.
Inside check.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say I'll roll on this, but I don't think I have grounds.
21.
21.
Anyone?
21. Um, Figgy, you could tell that there's like hint of like secrecy, but um, he is being genuine, but he's hiding something.
And
Those glint in his eye, those golden eyes of his, slightly.
and what makes you say that?
Well, I've been talking to some folks, and there's some conflicting information about Her and the Emerald Lions.
Oh,
Mm. That there has been a kind of like takes a like a note. A Tamara Daimon. The same description of about 20 years ago. Reported a death.
At this point, that's kind of just normal to what we've just been experiencing is just people not staying dead.
Mm.
say that name again.
Tamara Daimon.
And you're saying she was dead?
No, that she was reported dead 20 odd years ago.
Who made the report?
Kind of like looks over. Someone by the name of Melchior. Melchior. Am I
Can I
correct?
history?
Yeah.
Like all of this?
Yes. Yes, you can.
14.
14. Yeah. Yeah. It's the dots are connecting. The same guy.
The Goblin King?
His son.
Or the sun?
The witness said, as he would say, witnessed some murder. It didn't look like it was him that did it. It's more like somebody else did it. Reports of
I think
go ahead.
wasn't it Elwyn who did this? I don't remember.
Uh, give me history.
Oh.
It you realize it wasn't Elwyn.
It wasn't?
No.
I mean, that's good news for me, but I thought as like a player it was Elwyn. Because I didn't remember who it was.
Hmm.
Although I'm pretty sure I was told it was Elwyn as a character.
Hmm.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Do I come to the conclusion of who killed her?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, you realize you click two together. It's most likely Melchior. Melchior Jr.
That guy. What's his name? Something over there. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Um, I'm going to say that was the time Winter's Crest started coming out, or well, started becoming a thing. Ah, the memories. She's the one who actually gave us our first job, and then she died. Also, while we were in a relationship, it's really complicated. It's so complicated.
Wait a second, hold on. You're saying Tamara gave you the job to go to Wintercrest?
Yeah, it was to kill my wife now. When she was possessed by his wife, and then she just all of a sudden up and died. I had thought she was killed by my wife because corrupted by evil chaos does that to people, but
Sieg slowly
I'm going to
stands.
think it's someone else.
Sieg slowly stands up, looks over straightforward to Nikki. You said Winter's Crest.
You know him? Oh my goodness, of course you know him. Everyone knows him, right? I think we're still popular. I hope we are.
Yes. Yes, you are.
You became a legend. Most importantly, stories that my dad told me when I was smaller.
But wait, hold on a second though. So that would imply. Wait. Are you sure it's the same Tamara? Like the exact same one?
Yeah, look.
Um, she looks the same.
Has there been any like spelling differences or anything like that?
Tamara.
Is there a two behind the name or a one or something?
I don't think so.
No. No, not even. Yeah, you remember.
Figgy's gonna do a history check.
Okay. Yeah,
He's
you.
gonna use this history check to try to determine
Mm-hmm.
if this is if the same Tamara that he's been like working under the employer of this whole time is the exact same Tamara that supposedly died during the Wintercrest fiasco to Melchior, because he's under the impression, considering that it happened 20 years ago, that it might have just been a predecessor of some kind,
Okay.
or
Uh,
maybe a mother or like a grandma or something like that.
No, there's well, you put two and two together. It's the same Tamara as you focus in uh like news report. I guess news reports. I guess news reports of the emerald of Tamara. Same name with a drawing of her. Same everything.
Well, shit, she's old.
Don't tell her that. Says Silverhand. She hates it.
I need to step away for a moment to eat my dinner.
Okay, for sure. Alrighty. You just see
I mean,
Zen T pose. No, please. Alright, you were saying?
I would have never known that that was the same one. There's a lot of these things involving living longer than supposed to, I guess. But that's a theme, I guess, that's going around here.
Silverhand is like, you know, there's there's a theory that she might be some sort of zombie, but or could be someone that's like illusion of her or like alter self or that's those crazy magic shit.
I don't think I detected anything like that sort,
Could be.
but
He just shrugs.
that is something to keep in notice of.
Hmm.
Did you notice anything in regards to the Tivna? Did Tamara seem different than what she originally portrayed herself as of late?
Not that I could tell.
Wait, now that I think about it, her aura was different from how it was before. Hmm.
Ash just picks in. Huh. The name is
um,
quite familiar.
you
Nikki?
don't think this is those kinds of things where she like lost her memories and then gained her memories back, right? Like from back way back when.
Well, there could be many different factors. It could be that, and also, she did get herself impaled by the Dullahan of death, apparently. And who knows what effects that might have actually had on her in that regard. A lot of things to consider. But one thing is certain for sure, she's definitely slightly different in some fashion. But either way, she's still our leader, and as such, we will make sure that she is perfectly safe and sound.
think this is a good outcome for myself. I briefly look back at Shay, and
Mm?
then I look back and I say, "So, where are you guys going next?"
Well, first things first, after we'll have to find Tamara so we can let her know about the business ordeals, and then we'll be heading to, I guess, a location involving dragons to trade a dragon's egg.
Right. I was hearing about the Tempest Dragon.
You're familiar with Quetzalcoatl?
I'm familiar with a lot of dragons. Specifically that one, yes, because he kind of gave. He's the reason for my entire hero complex.
Your what complex?
My hero complex. I mean, the reason why I started sacrificing myself was because he told me that I was a hero and I was supposed to save the world and whatnot.
That's all it took?
Look, I was a broken kid. I went through a lot.
I won't
Maybe.
dispute that.
Perhaps the Tempest Dragon had like this is Seek talking. Maybe the Tempest Dragon like had like also a hero complex. Maybe they thought
I think the Tempest Dragon needs some therapy then.
Hmm. Well, you probably perhaps you probably tell her.
In due time. But for now, thank you for discussing this business matter with us. He slides the check into his pocket.
Mm-hmm. Everybody gets a check. Everybody gets a check. You get a check. You get a check. You get a check. The Oprah Winfrey of checks.
Wait, do I get a check?
Yes.
I slide it back.
Wait,
So someone like raises his eyebrows. Hmm? You were
I don't need it.
you don't?
No.
Alright. He takes it back. Then hands it to Sieg.
I have a rich wife. Why would I need it?
Rich wife?
Yeah? Queen of Frost, Ellen. You know her? Is she still alive? I do hope so.
Yeah, she's still alive. She's in her castle.
wait, didn't you just say that you had a fiance?
Yeah?
So you have a
See,
so you have a fiance and a wife.
I have
see.
technically two wives.
You just hear Sika like laugh about that. Of course. Now this makes sense.
Who's laughing?
Sieg,
Who?
the little goblin.
Oh,
The goblin woman.
Okay.
That makes completely sense. The stories that my dad told me about her.
Excuse me?
Big flower. You're Nicki Minaj.
The one and only.
She gets up and basically runs and hugs you.
I instantly start screaming.
What?
I instantly start screaming.
Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
No, she's like 3 feet tall, but like
Either way, I start screaming.
Shay immediately. Oh, okay. So Sigi is like, no way, no way, you're my grandmother.
I start screaming even louder.
You see Shay automatically like, run over.
She fucking teleported.
She misses stuff actually. She's like, the fuck. She's like, oh my god, Nikki, like, pushes Sieg away from you. Get back, you. She's my grandmother. She's like,
Yo,
what? Oh.
Stupid old lady.
She's like, what? Looks at Sieg, looks at Nikki.
I was trying to ignore her. I didn't want to think about it.
And she's like, holy shit, she has popcorn.
Huh. Hey, yo, share me some of that.
Yeah, yeah, here you go.
Oh, okay, look, kid, I don't know what you. Wait. You're gonna have to catch me up. I know that I should be thinking that your father's Cloud, but it could be Billy.
Wait.
Who's your dad?
Cloud!
Cloud. Okay, got it. I was just making sure we like to adopt, and there could have been another one.
Wait a second. Hold on. Did you say Cloud?
Yeah, my son.
That's your son?
Uh,
Yes.
I guess adopted sons, that's Shay saying, like, adopted son.
Yeah, no, I'd never have kids.
Why did your adopted son appear in my dream the other day?
He's doing that?
Yes.
No,
No
no.
way.
No way.
Well, not on his own. He's doing it as part of a, a thing. He's doing a thing. He's doing the thing that's the reason that we're escorting the dragonette to a certain place. That's why he's doing the thing. He's making sure things work.
I need to go ground my own son. I don't care if he's a grown adult or child. I need to go ground my son.
You're gonna ground your son for attempting to save the world?
No, it's just that the whole dream sequence stuff, it's getting kind of old.
It's part of the job.
See, our family has had a lot of dream stuff that goes on. We don't do that here.
I feel like I missed something in the whatever number of minutes I was gone.
I mean, join the club. Of course, I dealt with dream
Then-
stuff too. I've been doing dream stuff ever since I started this whole journey thing. It was supposed to be a simple job. Next thing you know, I got a visit from literally Zwei herself. In fact, on more than one occasion.
Swy. So he's like, I hate Swy.
Everyone does.
Me too, so Shay. Me too, fam.
I look around and everyone, I'm like, oh damn, I didn't sign up for this.
Shay's
No
like,
one did. You kind of just got thrust out of the contract. That's kind of how it is.
so he's like, Shay, Swy is one of the reasons why my family is kaput. But you're here, Grandma. How are you here? Oh, yeah.
What happened to me? I mean, no, that's a weird question to ask.
Shay's like, well, you
What
were.
about your parents? What did your dad tell you about me?
That you never basically came back ever, and then basically Ragnarok happened.
How can my kid tell me I'm a deadbeat?
No, just
I mean, you did fall out of the box.
no, but like no,
Not of my
he,
own
no,
accord.
no. He told me that before. He said he had to go like do big things. He says. He was really cryptic about that. I was like 10 years old when he said that.
I'm gonna ground my son. I'm
Well,
gonna ground my son so bad.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
I'm gonna put him in a box and he's never gonna be able to get out.
Yeah, he'll
Get
get
out of a box.
and Shay says, well, Sly is like basically the main reason why. Reason a lot of things really. She's appeared after things gone to shit. So
So this is a very complicated situation here, because she's technically me and I'm technically her, and I don't know if something can happen. Never mind, I won't think about it. We'll just continue on. Whatever.
Shay grabs Nikki's hand.
Excuse me. Can I slither my hand out? And can I go, please? I'm just gonna hug.
Okay,
I
you do that. You do that. Shay's just like, fine. Sieg is like very like interested in this. Shay's like, hey kid. Uh, she's like, I'm not a kid. I'm 26 years old. 26 years old.
what?
Even though I look short and probably a bit younger, but I'm 26 years old. God damn it. God damn it.
Damn, goblins have it rough.
Yeah, I mean like, and then uh, I can't really go back to my parents because they're one's gone and the other, died.
What?
Yeah.
Can't even meet my daughter-in-law because she's dead. How many pieces of my family are still alive?
Um. Well, actually, there's uh my other grandma, but she's really secluded. Doesn't want to like talk to anyone.
I did that. Anyways,
Right. Well, now that that whole thing has kind of been aired out, so to speak, and a lot more pieces have been put together, uh, let us go find Tamara. And then we're gonna make preparations to go towards the Land of Dragons, which would be what on the map?
Uh, Drakion.
We'll be heading to Drakion to make the exchange and proceed with the next phase of the plans of reviving all the deities and stuff and whatnot. Hopefully, no. Wait a minute. What are we going to be looking forward to when we go to Drakion, Silverhand?
Like, what do you mean?
Uh, Let me put it simply. What type of bullshit are we going to be falling into once we decide to do this?
Well, just there's a path. There's a path that goes towards towards your destination if you want that. Like all directions if you need to, says Silverhand.
Preferably the faster one, the better.
Faster one is a bit more perilous, but the longer one is a little bit safer. But I could give you both routes.
Yes, please.
All right. He kind of like
You're going back.
and he takes out a map, same map, but like detailed. And which more basically mark the longer path and the shorter path. The shorter path will take you about like, let's see, if you reach Drakion from Drakion, the borders of Drakion and uh the other country. Sorry about that. Um, that's about a day or so. But if you take the longer path, it's like 3 days.
What's in the days we've passed that makes it so perilous?
Oh, like rocks start to fall. There's some like tougher terrain, more climbing. Also, you might encounter like hostiles.
Define hostiles, if you can.
Well, you know, when you're walking into someone else's territory, they become violent.
That's not what I meant, and you know that.
what kind of people are hostile?
Or creatures or
Uh,
stuff like that.
Dragonborn. There's Dragonborn. There's some of them there that don't. like strangers going into their territories. And then there's some kobolds in there, and
Kobolds?
kobolds, yes, kobolds, and then kind of like things for a bit. There's some lizard folk there too, but just be careful.
And what about the normal path? What does that have entailed for it? Are there any perils that we should be worried about in